All right, guys, so today we're gonna go over timestamping. So what does timestamping mean? It means that you're trying to find viral clips within a podcast or a longer form video. I'm gonna show you my process on how I go about finding those viral clips in a podcast and a longer form video. All right, let's take a look. All right, so let's go through. I'm on the Joe Budden podcast right now. All right, so this is about 2 hours and 10 minutes long, but I'm not gonna listen to all 2 hours and 10 minutes. First thing I wanna do, honestly, is look for any hook. You can find those links in the link in my bio, or you can find it in the, if you're watching on YouTube, you can find it in the description. And look for that within the first 5 minutes. And I honestly, since Joe Budden is a celebrity and he's a big name, they're most likely going to talk about other celebrities and big names. So I'm going to look out for whenever they talk about that type of stuff. So let's see how it goes.
She can have to take it. That's last. She gonna show to the courtroom on crutches, nigga.
All right, so throughout the first couple of minutes, they're probably just laughing at stuff. Nothing crazy.
I'm the type of person, yo, put some baby on the floor when I walk past, I'ma slip. Now you understand and start saying shit like the way.
So they're just talking about the guests here. So I'm looking for viral clips, really. This isn't viral friendly, so let's just skip through.
How do we get in What? Hey, yo, everybody, Imani said that Diddy album is trash.
Boom. Okay, so they talk about Diddy. So Diddy's when this video is getting filmed, Diddy's kind of under investigation over a whole bunch of stuff, which, if you follow the hip hop world, he's a very sketchy individual. So since they mentioned Diddy, I'm gonna keep listening and see if they mention anything else Diddy.
Oh my God. You never stand up what you say. I'm not letting y'all niggas do that. That's not what I said. I'm still in the music business. I can be blackballed. I can be stopped. Niggas is comfortable, happy, healthy. No. I did not say Diddy's album was trash. I said it was good. It was okay. I'm saying in the span of 3 years, we heard Diddy say a lot about how R&B is dead.
Okay, this is a viral clip right here. So Diddy, what he said, and it's a very bold statement. So what I'm gonna do is, he said that around 3:24. So I'm gonna write this down, and write down. You can literally write it down on your phone, or if you download the actual file from YouTube, you could probably mark it on your editing platform. But I don't have it open on my editing platform. I'm gonna write it down, on my phone. I'm like, okay, Joe Budden podcast. Joe Budden podcast, minute 3:24, blood in, blood out episode. Because this is where they're talking about, this is where you're gonna mention Diddy and what he said and everything. So this could be a good potential spicy viral reel.
So when I heard that, and I heard that statement, he was very passionate about it, I was expecting high R&B. I didn't want to hear French Montana. I didn't want to hear 21 Savage. I didn't want to hear certain people. That's it. So we're not gonna when I got to the album and I started listening.
All right, so he's talking about R&B and stuff. So really right now I'm just trying to timestamp. I'm not trying to listen to the whole thing. So I'm really just trying to see when he stops talking about it.
Paul Thomas emotional. You have fucking 112. You have Faith. You have Mary. You have.
All right, so he's still talking about the R&B.
Clock to this morning. And I have the same feeling. You said you're gonna drop another R&B album. I'm just not gonna listen back to this shit.
Like, this is the one to bring R&B back.
R&B.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Boom. Okay, there you go. So he went from 3:24 to 7:13 talking about Diddy and R&B. So I'm gonna write that down here. 7:13, blood in, blood out episode, talking about Diddy and R&B. This timestamping makes life so much easier for editors too, so they don't have to go through the whole thing, the whole episode, and listen to every single piece. You could just tell them here, just go to 3:24 to 7:13. There's a potential reel or two in there that you can make from Diddy talking about this. Diddy, he's a celebrity, a lot of people know him. He's making a bold statement, so people would watch and listen to that. So now, you know, there could be a couple of reels right there. 4 minutes is a long time. Let's look for the next one.
Right. Thank you for that, A.
Yeah, nothing.
Because there might be a million people who think this is the best shit they ever heard. So that's on them. They can say that. If I don't like it, I just don't like it.
What album you like that people thought was trash?
Oh, I got a whole list.
Just give me one. The whole list.
That people thought was trash.
Boom, there you go. That's a good clip right here.
Or in a position where you have to be accountable and responsible for what you do.
Not this one.
I'm talking about, yeah, but I'm speaking on what my opinion being on a project.
I got you.
I feel like I might truly think this is trash.
But you give no.
What's the problem with saying that?
You're right. Nothing.
Because there might be a million people who think this is the best shit they ever heard. So that's on them. They can say that. If I don't like it, I just don't like it.
What album you like that people thought was trash?
Boom. Question right there. That's a pretty good question to ask because obviously a lot of people listen to music. It's very broad and generic. So, you know, anybody who listens to the Joe Budden podcast and knows who he is, that question coming from his platform already kind of says a lot. So then it'll entice people to listen or watch the reel, whatever is going to be said. So 8:43 is where he asked that question. That's how I start the video off. That's why I tell the editor, hey, start the video off with this exact question right here. So what video you think is trash or what album you think is trash, and let's see what the response is and see how long it goes for.
Oh, I got a whole list.
Just give me one. The whole list.
That people thought was trash.
That you said, nah, that shit ain't trash. Like the consensus.
A lot of.
Right.
Oh, that's what he normally do. You have a history of that. You have a history of that, what you just said. So yes, that's on your jacket. You do that. I'm not taking that away from you. Today, and whoever you are today, like the seminar. So that's that. When y'all niggas do that shit.
He's shaking his head though.
My favorite rapper of all time, I had his team on my phone because I was killing their project. And I have no problem. And that's my all-time.
They're still talking about it.
But you didn't go hard. You didn't go hard on Dirk.
I'm not talking about his take.
That's all. And again, even with that, people hated that. How could you?
Which was, get this nigga the fuck off. Yeah, got it off. That's what he's asking.
So you feel like
what is the diplomatic way to say
but you feel like you shouldn't be diplomatic.
It wasn't for me.
Not the best. Not
far from his best word.
Yeah. I say it that way. I don't sugarcoat the bullshit.
You said be the take. Like that's the unique part of what you did. Yo, I took 21 Savage off of this project.
Yes.
Like, it don't even need sauce on it.
Boom. So 12:14, he mentions 21 Savage. But it's still talking about the same topic. So I'd still, you know, this has been going on for 4 minutes now. So.
For this project. Yeah. Like, it don't even need sauce on it. I've said.
All right, well, yeah.
I think
Check this out.
I've been trying to say.
Before one of your moves came on me, I'm still not listening to 21 on the Drake project. I'm a double and triple down. I don't even know his verses on there. I press play right now, you hear Drake. In my phone, it says her loss, Drake.
We do that too much too. Like, we be wrong about some shit.
Boom, okay, so they're pretty much done. 1320. From 1843 to 1320 is when he's talking about what album he thought was trash and about it in different ways, but again, that's like 4 or 5 minutes right there. And I would tell the editor, you could take one reel, you can make probably 3 reels out of that. 8:43 to 13:20, he mentioned 21 Savage, so you could probably make a video out of that as well. So usually for like the first 30 minutes, I always say that you could probably make at least like 15 reels out of that. You know, if you really pay attention to how they're starting their statements. 30 reels is actually pretty good for an hour-long podcast. This is 2 hours long, so this would probably be double the amount, if not even more. All right, I hope you found some value out of that. I'm gonna be doing more of these tutorials on how to navigate through podcasts and how to find good clips to cut out for reels. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you wanna see more of, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.